Welcome to the You Heard podcast, your go-to for Miami Hurricanes football. Ben, Joe, Polk, and CB break down recruiting, hot topics, and game day action.
All right, we'll talk about it at the end.
No, let's talk about this right now because he completely flipped it on me now.
I hate him for knowing this, bro. This man knew the brand, dog.
Okay, I don't appreciate that. I'm saying, like,
what are we talking about, son?
Get into it, talk. I felt
Keeping it a buck.
Let me close these curtains real quick.
You heard.
Ayo, in the building. I'm saying, make sure my settings
watching the Commanders get spanked right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That fumble at the end of the half kind of killed them, man. You know what I'm saying? That kickoff, I'm like, fam, how do you? That was it for me.
Mistakes, man. Too many mistakes. The moment was too big for them, as Mr. 30 would say.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Looks like the Eagles going. Yeah, definitely looks like the Eagles are going back. But, we had to jump on here, man. Chop it up a little bit. Looks like the OGs today. You know what I'm saying? Yo, real quick, shout out to Young Polk. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday, man. Hope you enjoy the day. With fam. You were old Polk. I guess that's how we do it. You were old Polk. So, yeah, man. Oh, Nassau in the building early. Shout out to everybody.
Early. Got him.
Jay Singh always, you know what I'm saying, as soon as he must have the notifications on. You know what I'm saying? He's in here early, so appreciate it, man. Everybody chopping it up with us. How you doing, brother? It's been a while. It's just been me and you chopping it up.
Yeah, chilling, man. Chilling, Sunday, had a nice little nap earlier.
Oh, that's crucial, though.
So, yeah, ready.
That's crucial for a Sunday, man. Take a nice little nap. I did not get
Happy
one.
birthday, Mom, to IMAX. My bad. IMAX. Happy birthday, Mama. Tell Mama happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, Mama IMAX. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday. Hope you have a great day. And your son, you know what I'm saying, gets you a great gift. You know what I'm saying? Don't disappoint moms, man. I'm saying, I'm putting the pressure on early.
Skim on the loop, man.
Nah, man. You only got one. But yeah, man, how you doing, brother? Besides the nap and everything, how was the weekend? How's everything going? You know what I'm saying? Q settled into, you know what I'm saying? Everybody good?
Yeah, Q settled in, man. First couple workouts, yeah, man, he's doing well. Yeah, everybody good, man.
All right, man, that's what's up.
How's everything going down there?
Good, man.
I'm complaining about the cold.
Listen, 30 is talking about 30. It was 29 degrees yesterday at one point. But today is everybody gonna be sick this week because today is back to like the high 60s. It's about to be in the 80s this week. That people about to have the flu like crazy with that temperature change.
Yeah,
but it's different down here, man. We ain't ready for that. We don't like it. We don't like it. Oh, this is one thing that's confusing about the Florida people, man. Like they be outside in like a puffer jacket with slides on. You know what I'm saying? With the thong sandals out and their toes out. I was like, fam, how you go out with a jacket but you got your toes out? Like that don't make any sense. Never understood that in my life.
Yeah. They confused. They don't know. They don't know what to do. You know what I mean? They're like, my upper body gonna be cold, but my feet gonna be hot.
Yeah, they definitely don't understand how frostbite works. You know what I'm saying? Your toes gonna go first.
Yeah, the extremities, and you got to protect the extremities.
Exactly. Your core be straight. You know what I'm saying? But random weather conversation on the show. Yeah. But yeah, man, Nassau in the building. Appreciate Nassau read the description. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know he knows what we're gonna talk about. Juan Manuel in the building.
What's good, Juan?
Juan Manuel asks, can you tell me about Joshua Moore, Upshaw, and Tony? You heard opinion on the Brock shot. Wiley, Hayden Lowe, overlook recruits on signing day, pros prospects. Damn, that's a lot of questions there, Juan.
We gonna address them all. We got time today.
We got time today, man. We chilling. They're working out. All the young boys are working out. With 19 of the 21 commits, recruits are on campus. You know what I'm saying? Hitting the weights in the offseason program. Let's see, Brock shot. Heard, you know what I'm saying? If you didn't catch our conversation with Third, you know what I'm saying? He told you Brock shot is a problem in that gym. Hayden Lowe is talking mad-ish in there trying not to cuss.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying? doing his thing. Yeah, I don't know if they're overlooked recruits. These are people that the staff tapped in on early, man. And obviously, for us, we would have wanted bigger names, but you know what I'm saying we don't watch tape like they watch tape. So I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt on some. You know what I mean? Some of them that you might not know, but Hayden Lowe is a problem. And him,
Brock Shot is a problem as well.
Yeah.
Brock
He's
Shot's
gonna
going to be a beast.
He's going to get snaps this year.
And Wiley is up. Like Wiley blew up his junior or his senior year.
Yeah.
He would have had more offers, you know what I mean? But he blew up senior year, and he's a get. Everybody wanted Wiley towards the end. You know what I mean? So we were lucky to get him, man. The staff did a great job to hold him. Yeah, but he's a problem. Those are all three, I think, in my opinion. You know, early on, of course, we don't know, you know, how they're gonna grow, how they're gonna develop, blah 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 blah. But as of now, yeah, those are all three amazing gets.
Yeah, absolutely. Joshua Moore, a problem. Dalen Upshaw, problem. I like how Tony to me, boy, is
best player in Florida. I mean, he won the best player in Florida, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, best player in Florida. Yeah.
Best player in Florida, right now, listen, we're not gonna do gonna do the reports. No. Like, you know, they're working out now.
Yes, they're lifting.
And that's what they're doing. you know what I mean? That's what they're doing. They're working out, man. They're gonna grow. There's some pictures circulating of Joshua Moore. He looks like a beast. You know what I mean? And he's only gonna get bigger, faster, stronger. All these guys are gonna get bigger, faster, stronger. We won't be able to say anything really until spring ball, for real.
Yeah, and even then, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna take it. Yeah, we're gonna take our time. We ain't gonna hype y'all up. But like, yo, he's the second coming, then you never see him get a snap.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's not how we do. So honestly, it'll be like throughout the season, we're like, yo, young boy was killing. That's how I'm gonna approach it, because I'm not doing the offseason hype with that stuff again. Got the Senior Bowl this week. You know what I'm saying? Got a bunch of seniors.
Yeah, man. The Senior Bowl, the Shrine Bowl.
Yep.
You know, been trying to watch practices, man. You know, seeing
Kiko do his thing.
Kiko, yeah, man, and Jacoby George, I heard, is having good reps. You know what I mean?
Yep. So, wish he would have came back. I know, I get it. Like a lot of people, I just wish he would have came back and just been, you know what I'm saying, the number, you know what I'm saying, the man for 1 year. You know what I'm saying, the upperclassmen kind of lead that room and then go off. But, you know, you got to do what's best for him. Can't knock it. Let's see. Juan Manuel Penny enjoyed Penn State doing tampering and gangster moves. I would never call Penn State anything gangster about them. That's not, I would never refer to them in that way. Stealing Ohio State's DC daylight on a Sunday. Yeah, man, $3 million for a DC.
That's wild style, son.
Man, I remember that was like high-priced bulletin board material for a head coach.
Yeah.
Now that's a coordinator.
Yeah,
wild.
He's earned it. You know what I mean? He's earned it. Yeah, it's a good move. It's a good move for them. Now Ohio State is probably going to be in the market for both coordinators, because I think Chip Kelly probably going to bounce to the league.
Yeah, he would. It's about time. He's done enough. You know what I mean? Says James Van Zeke says, in my personal opinion, I think Jay Moore is more of a polished Kobe Young. Upshaw's a Jeff Thomas type player, and Tony's a Deebo Samuel comp.
I don't know about Jeff Thomas, B. Upshaw nice though, but he's not as explosive. He ain't as fast as Jeff Thomas. Jeff Thomas was quick, twitchy, fast. He ain't that, but he's nice though. Upshaw's nice, definitely, and I could definitely see Tony as a Swiss Army knife too. Yeah, he just got to get a little bit more buff, a little bit more stronger. Because remember, that boy only 16 years old. He's in class, right?
Yeah, he reclassified to graduate a year early.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild. Yeah. But yeah, he's the same thing Ryan Williams did for Bama, right? Reclassified and, you know what I'm saying, played a year early.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. So that's crazy that the young boys can do that, man. Like, man, that's so much more school. You know, that's so much school. You have to take an extra year. But yeah, man. The picture we had to put it up, man. Amari Wallace, you know what I'm saying? He posted it.
Yeah,
Amari Wallace is a full go, coming off a crazy injury in his senior year. Joey, talk about Amari Wallace. This is one of our top 5. You know what I'm saying? Favorite commits of the class.
I've said that's my nickel, man. That's my star, whatever you want to call it. You know, if he was healthy and he gets in early, which he's obviously in early, you know, and his injury is done and gone and behind him, I think that's the nickel right there, man. I think he has a chance to at least, get snaps and then take over full time next year, because we did bring in some upperclassmen that could definitely play nickel. And I think Damari Brown, I would keep him at nickel. I would start him at nickel. But
that's my nickel this year for sure.
Yeah. But I definitely think Amari Wallace can come in next year and take that over, kid.
I would like to see I'd like to see a little bit of Amari this year. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he's ready, right? Because, the staff doesn't rush anybody back out there for anything. And now this year you do have the depth that you didn't have last year. So you go into it just, let him get, couple 5-10 snaps here and there. I'm saying hopefully in games that you already, let him play third or fourth quarters in games that you already cleared out and you good. Hopefully that happens this year in games that you should have cleared out early. I just want to see those young guys get a lot of burn this year, man, because I don't like going into another season where, like, you have to rely on an upperclassman transfer because your young guys didn't get any burn because you didn't handle the business that you should have handled how you should have handled it. You know what I mean?
Yup. So enough of that. You recruiting at this elite level for a reason, man. You know what I mean? So let the elite talent play.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Oh, man. I wish Jeff Thomas was in this offense. Oof. Man, I wish, boy.
He was one of our fastest, quick. Like, he was fast and quick, right? Because it's like that difference. Like, he in that space, he could burn you, but he could just hit you on a go. Like, bye-bye.
Yeah,
see when I see you.
Problem. Yeah, Kane fan, definitely. We understand. You're not saying that those are them. It's just a comparison, but yeah, no doubt. I hear what you're saying. The other two comparisons I definitely could see. I just, for Dalen Upshaw, I see more of like a crafty type receiver, like a Allen Hurns, or something like that.
That's a good one. Allen Hurns was a problem, B.
Yeah, Allen Hurns was a problem.
Man, I wouldn't. What you think, Philip Dorsett?
That's what I'm saying. That's like Philip Dorsett. We don't have. That's what I wish we had. We don't have nobody. By all accounts, Nycar could be that. I heard he's the fast. He's fast and all of that. So, but we don't have that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't have that Philip Dorsett. Yeah, Philip Dorsett was stretching the field, son. And then Stephen Morris had a cannon, so he was getting it to him. Crazy.
Fam, Stephen Morris's arm was
Stephen Morris had a cannon.
Dumb, son.
Yeah, he had a cannon.
Clearing it, man. Clearing, but whoo. That was a problem. Oh, man. Those throws, boy. I remember those USF games and all that, just over the top. That's the thing we're missing, right? Like, that one that just gets it over the top, and you got to back the defense up a little bit. I don't know if we have that, but we got a lot of young boys. We about to find out. They got spring to figure it out. Yeah, man. Yeah,
I wish I was down there and I could just watch some practices, man. I wish I could just go watch some practices, man. Oh,
I just I just want to see it. You know what I'm saying? When, like, nobody else around, let's just in the corner, just like, yo, this is okay. We see it, you know what I mean? Just one time. Like, I don't need a bunch of them. Just let me get, like, I'm lying, maybe like 3. Let me get 3. You know what I'm saying? 1 week and, like, just get it. That would be crazy.
If I turn, like, fully remote, you know what I mean? mess around and take a week and just be down there watching practice and working.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. They got Wi-Fi. They got Wi-Fi on campus.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Be
Pull
down
up by the you know what I'm saying, by the Hurricane store. They got all those nice seats. And just be cool. Practice started. Let me get over there real quick. Hey guys, be right back. Out to lunch. You know what I'm saying?
That's old, man. That's old. Man.
Crazy, man. Crazy. But yeah, man. Look, you know what I'm saying? The off season, the grind. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of news. Still waiting on a couple position coaches. So we figured we just chop it up on something different. Do a little bit of fantasy football that my guy just realized we were doing after the group chat yesterday. So we're doing.
I already know how I'm constructed. I didn't need 48 hours, 72. No, I already know.
But it's fine. Let me tell you something. Balancing the budget. You know what I'm saying? For that,
I've dreamed of this. I've dreamed of this for years.
I waited for this moment my whole life. That's what you're doing. You waited for this moment right here. All right, we're gonna break it down like this. We're gonna do one segment. We're gonna balance up the number I came up with because that's the number that gets, you know what I'm saying, thrown out as 20 mil. Right? If we're building on a 20 million NIL roster, because somehow Miami's always broke, but always tampering with high number values. I'm not sure how that works out. You know what I'm saying? And no, we're not entertaining or clickbaiting that whole Ohio State wide receiver talk and all that stuff. No, we're not doing that here because that's not how we roll.
All right, so hold up. I do need clarity on. You're saying $20 million. So are we naming people, or are we saying we're allocating this amount to a quarterback, this amount to? All right.
You could do it if you want to go quarterback. I'm good with it. If you want to go quarterback room, you know what I'm saying, you don't have to break it down to like the nitty gritty of that. You know what I'm saying? We could do it like that. So everybody in the chat, you know what I'm saying, have a little fun with it. If however you want to break it down, drop the comments in the chat. We with you and we'll read them as we go. So let's go. Let's see how you do it. Remember, 20. I had to make some cuts, if I'm being honest. I was over my budget on my first draft, if I'm keeping it a budget.
So do you have, and real quick, do you have the going rates for these positions?
Oh, no,
that's important.
Yeah, but that's hard to find the actual metric number because it's a lot of rumors. You're not seeing anybody's pockets. Right?
But I think last time I feel like we did this on another show, but
yeah, this is influenced by. Shout out to AO. This was we talked about it a couple, like I think 8 months ago for the culture. Yeah, so it's just kind of the 2025 version.
But I think On3 has like a kind of a scale of what D linemen are going, the amount for D linemen, the amount for interior O linemen, shit like that. So,
all right, let me pull that up.
If you see that, yeah,
I'm gonna pull it up. Hold on 3 NIL budgets. NIL tracker. Let's see if that's what it is. Shout out to that's crazy that they tap in pockets. It's a lot of undisclosed. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. NIL news. They do have it. So damn, they got Arch Manning at 6.6. He's the highest paid out of all. Yeah, they got JJ at 4 milli. Whew. I'm not going 6.6 for that's crazy. That is crazy. Whew. But Jared, man, these numbers start to get wild, Joey. I'm keeping it a bug with you. These numbers start to get wild because this
you gotta, kind of have an average. Obviously everybody not getting 6 or 4 or whatever.
Yeah, so I'll give you an example. I gave for my quarterback room, I put it at 5.5. Right, so let's say 3.5, top 3 quarterbacks, right? Top 2, however you want to split it, 3.5 to 4 mil for QB1, and then you know what I'm saying, however you want to split it, 750 for the backups, unless it's like a higher value transfer, so something like that. That's why I put it at 5.5.
Okay. All right,
for the entire room.
Let's get it.
Yeah. All right, that was quarterback. That was my throw.
See, for me, my QB room, I'm not spending more than 2 million on a quarterback.
Okay, for the whole room, or just for
at least for the starter. I'm not going into, because remember last year the rumor was Cam Ward got 1.5. So obviously that has jumped up this year, but I'm not spending more than 2 on a starting quarterback. So for the room, I'll probably say 2.5 for me.
Okay. Because you're not going. See, I went like how the trend's been going, like transfer portal started, right? So that's why I went.
Sure.
I
But
didn't,
I'm
I didn't
not
go slow.
for my team, I'm not building it like that. I will build around a quarterback.
Okay.
Because what I've learned in these playoffs is that you don't need a Cam Ward at quarterback to win.
You just need a guy.
Yeah, a decent.
You just need a decent guy that can go 19 to 22 for 172 yards and no mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you see how that's the game plan was. All right. So we approach that a little differently. That's cool. That's what we're having the conversation. So I put it a little higher just because where the trends are heading that way now. So I'm with you though. All right. Running back. So for the entire room, this one is a little 1.75. Because you're gonna split it amongst probably 3 to 4 guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna have on my roster a guy carry the ball 40 times by himself. Yeah. That's not how I'm gonna split my carries, just how the team has done it. So if you want to go 5 and send 50, you know what I'm saying? 500,000, whatever it is, but it started getting dicey because I am going big. I'm going big game hunting. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, oh, let me find this diamond in the rough. Like, oh no, who's everybody? I want that motherfucker. You know what I mean? And I'm paying him. That's how I'm doing.
Yeah. So I'll do, I'm around the same range, 1.5.
Yeah.
I mean, because I need at least 4 in that room. So like you said, your top 2, 5 and 5, probably an even split. And then your next 2, 250, 250.
Yeah. That's a good split. That's a good split. I'm with that. Yeah, I'm with that. That sounds good. This is where you're gonna need a lot of bodies. So I'm not paying anybody crazy money. You know what I mean? Like I'm not doing that. Like I want like players, and it's just the money's about equal. Yeah, so 5, 250. I'm with you on that. All right, let me see here.
So 2. I got 2 and 1.5. So I'm at 3.5 right now.
Yeah, I am not. I am at 7. You know what I'm saying? I'm at 7 mil right now with my room. All right. So next would be wide receiver. How you splitting it? So you want to go what, top 6? Top 6 receivers? You want to pay your top 3? How you gonna split it?
Well, yeah, that room is getting a little more. I gotta allocate at least 5 million to that room.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I'm at 8 right now because I gotta throw 5 million to that room. And yeah, my first one is on some
dumb-ish
JJ shit. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Not no JJ shit. You know what I mean? Like my main one, is gonna at least get 3. And then we'll split up the other 2.
So that 3 milli for a wide receiver got to be undeniable, right? Like that one.
That's that dude. It got to be that dude, and then I'll have a couple of dudes behind them, and young cats is always young cats, So
yeah. See, I went a little different on this one. I went a little safer because it's a big room because I want a lot of the same mentality. I want to rotate guys in, right? So I want everybody to get burned. I want somebody whoever stands out. So I had it at, let me see here. I had it at 1.75. No, I had it 2.75.
Okay.
So I give like 1.2, 1.25 to number 1, and then disperse it amongst the rest of it equally or a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like
1.25 to number 1?
1.75. Yeah.
No, you said 1.25 to number 1, right?
1.25 to number 1. Yeah, 1.25 to number 1. So you're
gonna have a Florida State receiver room.
Don't be disrespectful, fam. I'm going 1.25 out of high school though. Like I'm saying, sign with like.
Yeah, but it gotta be everything though. You could get a transfer.
Yeah, but I'm saying but for me, I want the guy out of high school. I don't want. You know what I'm saying?
So you're not bringing in any transfer receivers then?
I am bringing in a transfer receiver, but them to be supplemental. I want my.
You're bringing in bums in the transfer. Okay, you bringing in bums.
Yeah, I'm bringing in guys who be like, hey, in case my youngins get, because I want the young, like, I'm gonna approach this shit the same way I would want the stats. I want the young ones to get the burn, because it's like, if these are the elite guys that you want, you know what I'm saying? Not somebody who like somebody else built. That's
my shit too. Because if I'm allocating 5, the main transfer cat gets 2 to 3, and then the main high school cat gets 1, a mil, close to a mil or whatever, and then allocate.
Okay. Yeah, it's just first of all, Florida State would never be the way I built anything. I just want to say that right now. Just immediately disrespectful, and I didn't appreciate it at all to ever throw that name out. That's
2 and 10, kid.
2 and 10. You know what I'm saying? 2 and 10 loading. 1 and 11 loading for this year.
Year 4.
Year 5 is actually
I'm sorry.
5. Yeah. He has 3 and 9 and 2 and 10 in 5 years. That's the guy they're boosting up. But you know what I'm saying?
Hey, let him have him.
Let him have it, man. Great job over there. Great business plan. All right, man. Offensive line. How you doing this?
The offensive line budget is not like those other guys' budget.
How deep in the? Are you going top 5, top 7?
Obviously, everybody not getting the same money. But where am I at? 8. Yeah, I gotta do 3 milli.
That's
along the line. Yeah, 3 milli. Because you got to get the line. Both lines of scrimmage is going to be between 3 and 5 for me.
Yep. I went 3 on both sides of the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I'm gonna do 3 on the O line. On D line, I'm doing 5. I gotta have monsters on
the D tackles. I might go up to 4.5 with you. Yeah. For me, it's D tackles. Yeah, like
somebody like Dylan Stewart, Colin Simmons. You know what I mean? That's at least 1.5, 1, 2. You know what I mean? For both of them,
or for both.
That's at least one. That's at least a milli for both, probably.
Yeah, that's at least a mil for both. Yeah, I might have to go up on my D line. I'll meet you at that 5. Yeah, because I don't want no drop off. You know what I'm saying? I want my trenches stupid. Like the first 4 and the next 4 are gonna look exactly the same, and they're gonna throw you around just like the first 4 did. So yeah, I'm gonna go 5 on that one. All right, so I'm over. I'm over already. If we keep it, I think I'm like 3 mil over right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have to make some cuts. Yeah, at some point. All right, where we going? Linebacker.
So they got. I'm looking real quick. They got Colin Simmons, at almost a milli.
Yeah.
Like 700,000.
So they got Carson.
That was last, freshman year. So
yeah, they got Carson Beck at 4.2.
Right. I get that, right. But the D, just trying to value the D line and the O line, So if I'm spending 5 on a D line and somebody like Colin Simmons is not even at a milli, then I'm loading up across the D line.
Fam, they got Cade Klubnik at 3.3. Hold up, fam. This is wild. Hold up, man.
Yeah.
I'm looking, fam. They have Drew Aller from Penn State at 3.4.
Yeah.
Drew Aller, though, doesn't complete to receivers at 3.4. Money's different, man. Yeah. Money is different, fam. Money is
quarterback
different.
Money, especially.
Yeah. All right, man. Linebackers.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that room at about a milli, probably.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had linebackers at 1.5, roughly. I probably go down to a mil, which puts me back in budget because I had them a little high Just throwing out random numbers on that one. And secondary?
Yeah, secondary, I'm going at least 5.
Yep. Yeah.
At least
I'm
5.
over my budget. I'm terrible at balancing my budget.
I'm under, so
I'm not paying my specialty guys if I'm keeping the buck.
we ain't say tight ends. What's tight ends in there?
I mean, if we're going, we completely forgot about tight ends.
Including in receivers.
And yeah, I'm throwing them in the then I gotta change my money up. I'm going up on receivers because probably need I'm not giving tight ends that much. I'm thinking 3 and like 250, 3 and 200. I might give that room 500. You know what I'm saying? Roughly. I don't know if I'm overpriced. I'm not overpaying for a tight end. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know how this offense would use it. But we're gonna see about that in the next segment when we build out the staff. You know what I mean?
I'm at 17.5 right now. And just think, holding on to some things with more money could be used somewhere. I would think about going up on the O-line. And maybe if the right quarterback came along, like if another Cam came along, then I would have to go up.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm over, so I'm gonna have to make some cuts. I'm gonna have some tough conversations with my collective and be like, yo, like I'm sorry, I overspent. Let's get this. I'm not paying back though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sit with a financial accountant. Hey man, how can we make this money work differently? You know what I'm saying? Let's get this question from Juan Manuel. Benny and Joey, why would anybody minus running back ever leave college? The money is good and the game is easier. A lot of Joey, I'll let you answer this. But a lot of guys, their dream is the NFL, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like since they were kids, this new money is cool, but the NFL dreams have been there since they first held the football. And Joey can attest to that more than anything. So it's not this is still new at the end of the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? The NFL's been there forever. So
he's absolutely right, man. And it's something about getting your name called if you're gonna get drafted. Something about not having to go to school anymore. You know what I mean? There's something about
go to school now.
Right. But moving to a new city, getting your own crib, something about being a professional, and your body has a time limit. You can't leave college when you're 28 and then, go to the league and think you're gonna have a career, so.
Yeah, you got to get in there early, especially running back, man. Your lifespan is.
He said minus running back. He know that definitely.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was the worst one. Yeah, you got to make the move, man. You got to make the move, 100%. So where you at on tight end?
About $1 million.
Okay.
I'll include them in my runner and my receiver budget, though.
Yeah, I'm throwing them in there
somewhere.
We'll see what they do. All right, man, let's get into this Caneswear ad and break down this staff hires, how we will go about it.
Welcome to Caneswear.
New store, new items, same great experience. Family owned and operated since 2010, Caneswear has the latest merchandise from the Miami Hurricanes, Miami Dolphins, Florida Panthers, Inter Miami CF, and more. Come visit us at our store in Davie on University Drive, just south of 595, or online at caneswear.com. Caneswear, the spot Miami fans shop.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to Caneswear, man. Shout out to the whole fam. If y'all don't already know, we've been saying it for a little bit now. Into the Canesverse. 3rd annual at Caneswear. You know what I'm saying? April 11th, the night before spring game. We're going to be out there. We're going to have announcements here soon of who else is going to be out there with us. You know what I'm saying? We try to throw out a big, invite to the squad. We already got a few confirmations, but, I'm saying? Once it's all settled, we'll put out the graphic. I'm saying to come hang out with us, man. Just chop it up. I'm saying one of the greatest, Canes fan places in the country and the world. Caneswear, man, has been supporting us since we were at like 50 subscribers. And as the show has grown, they've stayed constant with us, man. So shout out to Brett, shout out to Jeff, shout out to everybody over there, man. But yeah, come out, hang out with us, man. The night before the game, and it's gonna be on campus. You know what I'm saying? The Canes spring game. So come on out and hang out with us, man. Joy, what you got?
Yeah, that's what it is. You already know. We'll make some announcements, man. We still getting things together, trying to figure out a way to do it a little bigger. Yeah. So
yeah, we got some plans. We got some things in the works, man. All right, we settled on our 20 million. I went over like 3.5.
It didn't, Greg.
Yeah. No, Greg. That looked
Yeah,
like
that wasn't a good one, Greg. I'm looking. I thought that was some Morse code or something, man.
Yeah, I thought that was like the 404 error on a website. Like, what if is that some phishing shit? Like, I ain't clicking on that at all, Greg. I didn't even want to put that up here. But yeah, man. All right. Now, if we were the head coaches, if we were the general managers of the Hurricanes, how would we build this staff out? Joey said, you know what I'm saying, he's been dreaming of this. You know what I'm saying? He didn't need to think about this shit. He was like, I already know how I would do it. So y'all know my guy Joe is the football guy. So you let me know, Joe, how would you go about it?
Yeah, so if I'll play it like I don't have a specialty. Like, some coaches like are offensive guys or defensive guys. I'll play it like I'm Coach Cristobal and I coach the O-line, basically.
Right.
I'm not a coordinator. So my offensive coordinator, I would like a balanced guy, a guy that can, first of all, my coaches have to be able to coach whoever's in the building. They have to be able to adjust to personnel. So it's no such thing as I don't have my guys in. I hate that term. I hate when people say that shit. That it's annoying.
It's a cop out, fam.
I have my guys. Nah. Yeah. I have to be able to coach who's in the building. So
you can teach, dog. Ain't no excuse.
I want, and that's for both of my coordinators. I first and foremost want teachers. Offensively, I would like a multiple style offense. Different personnels, different looks. You can go 12 personnel, you can go 21 personnel, just different. You can go empty. It's just different looks. Dynamic, different type of running game. Like, I like the 49ers running game. I like the way they run the ball. They use angles and they run that zone scheme, and I like the way they run the ball. Defensively, again, multiple. I want to be able to jump in a 30 front. I want to be able to jump in between, 4 down linemen, 3 down linemen, shit, 6 DBs, 7 DBs. You bring in 7 on one play, you drop an 8 on the next down. I want to be able to be multiple, and I want coaches who can teach and develop and adjust in game. So that's the main thing I'm looking for from coordinators. And then when you get to position coaches, it's the same thing. I need teachers, man. I need teachers. And again, this is 2025. Recruiting, not saying it's not important. Yep. Recruiting is going to remain important, but it's not like it was 10 years ago. I mean, you can build wherever you miss that, you can build in a transfer portal.
Yes.
So more emphasis on teaching and coaching than recruiting. Of course, you have your killers. You have your people who are, you want your locals in the building. So whatever state I'm in, let's say I'm in North Carolina, I want my locals. A couple of locals who are familiar with the territory. They're well known, but that's how I build out my roster, man.
Yeah, you put it out like you clamp down the state with your teachers and relationships, and what I'm saying, coaches that knew players from the time they were 6 years old and saw them grow and continue to develop them. Teachers to me is
definitely
cool.
lock down my state. I definitely lock down my state. Like nobody's coming in to bag the best players in my state. Not at all. Not at all. That's gonna be an anomaly if somebody leaves the state.
Yeah, you might get that one every like 11, you know what I'm saying? Like 11 cycles type shit. Because you know what I'm saying, he just needed a fresh start out of state, because you do have, you know what I'm saying, young men like that. But yeah, I'm with you on all that. I want my coordinators with previous head coaching experience. You know what I'm saying? I don't very much so like a King Arthur Knights of the Round Table situation. You know what I'm saying? Where like they know I'm the head man and that, but everybody knows, like everybody's an alpha, but understands that there's a bigger goal. You know what I'm saying? Like the interview process and the evaluation process for my coaches would be, how do they communicate under turmoil and under pressure situations, right? None of that shit of like, I got it. That shit you say, I got to get my guys in. No. Can you teach everybody? Everybody has to be your guy. You can't have an excuse like, oh no, the way his hip turns, you know what I'm saying, throws off my entire defense. Get out of here with that. Coach, if he ain't it, coach the next guy and put him in. Ain't nothing like that. Yeah, I'm with you on. I mean, you broke it down perfectly, because I'm with you on all of that. Yeah, ain't nobody coming into my state, fam. Juan Manuel and Vito, we see your questions. Nothing yet. And look, when you start hearing the rumblings, there's nothing yet that I've heard or Joey's heard, and we're also not that show.
Yeah, there's a couple. Well, there's a couple of names that have been put out there. You know, I mean, Coach Belk from USC and Coach from Abdul Rahim. Abdul Rahim.
Yeah, Abdul
Rahim. He used to be the DC at BC. I think he's currently. Where's he at currently? I can't remember where he's currently at. Maryland, maybe. Yeah. I feel like those are the two that's been reported the most. I'm sure there are others that have not been reported that not many people know about.
Yep. Yeah, facts.
Those are the two that I've heard the most, that we've heard the most about, though.
Yeah, he's at Maryland. Azar Abdul Rahim. He's a co-DC currently.
Yep.
So he might need.
And I would be cool with either one of them, man. Coach Belt or Coach Rahim, man. Coach Rahim has been a head coach. I mean, I'm sorry, DC, multiple stops.
Yep.
And yeah, man. So I'm cool with either.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, we you know what I'm saying, they need to come in town, but they probably, who knows, end of the week maybe. You know what I'm saying? Could be tomorrow, could be while we're on right here. Like you know what I'm saying? Coach Cristobal drops the news when he wants to drop them. But I don't know if we go deep. There was another question here. Juan Manuel's same question was a DT coach. I don't know if we are getting another DT coach. There's been some rumblings, but I don't know if you would just want. I would prefer a DT coach, but I would like as many coaches as possible. I would just there's no limit. Just hire everybody, analysts, assistant to the analysts, assistants. You know what I'm saying? Like just that. I want every possible helping hand on that defensive side of the ball, because it was so bad last year. Drew,
I think they go with JT as the defensive line coach, and then they just use analyst or assistant. He has an assistant to help with the DTs. I actually would prefer a linebackers coach, and DB a corner and a safeties coach, and let Coach Heatherman just run
the whole thing.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I would rather that. Of course, he's a linebackers coach, but he's the DC. He can do what he wants. He can be in that room or whatever. But I would rather that.
Yeah, I want every position group to have their specific coach. 100%. I don't want that split. Like I don't want you focused on linebackers and then then that's where you spend your whole practice on, and not see what's going, because you can miss other shit. Like if you're so focused on that room, try to make them good, you miss little things on the back end, and it's too late to correct. And then you're trying to correct the grown man on how he's been teaching later. you know what I'm saying, could lead to, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of friction. That's just unnecessary for me. But yeah, I'm with you on that. Let him roam everywhere. Him have the freedom to go in any room, not just a fixed room. You know what I'm saying? What you got? You got a question here. Ben and Joe, what are the chances of 22 as a regular formation, mostly used as a flex tight end to get smaller wide receivers on the line and create a mismatch? That's all you, offensive guru Joey.
As a base formation, like I don't think that would happen. And flex tight ends to get smaller wide receivers off the line and create a mismatch. I mean, I'm sure that's in the bag. You know what I mean? That's in Dawson's bag. But you know, I think
speaking of mismatches,
I don't think that's gonna. I think it'll be 12 personnel as the norm, and but Dawson's he's pretty multiple. He's pretty multiple, so I could see this formation being used a little bit more because you're right. You got oh gosh, what's the tight end?
Elijah Lofton.
Elijah Lofton. You know, he's a Swiss Army knife. You could use him anywhere. And then you got, the tight, you got Brock Schott, you got Jackson Carver, in line. So yeah.
You got Alex Bowman, you know what I'm saying, as that big body in line
and
blocker.
Seeing in two backs, you seeing Fletch and Jordan Lau back there. That'd be crazy. That's gonna be crazy.
That'll be dumb.
Yeah.
I mean, you could throw the speedier guy, you could throw Pringle in there, you know what I'm saying, and use him. I just wanted to ask you before I forget, how big, just looking at the skill set of that player, Elijah Lofton, how big of a mismatch do you think he can cause opposing defenses?
Who would you say?
Elijah Lofton?
Lofton? Yeah. Yeah, it just depends on. I know you remember I don't want to bring up Florida State, but that tight end they had, I can't remember his name, but he was killing. I can't remember his name, but when they were undefeated that year, he was killing. He was killing us, catching screens. He was in the backfield running routes, mismatch. Depending on where you put Elijah Lofton, he can be a nightmare, dog. He could be a nightmare. And the screen game, I would love to see the screen game, man. Like from your mouth to God's ears, my brother. You screaming screen game for 3 years. The screens, like the whole screen package to the tight ends, backs, There's a couple times it was set up and it was just missed. I mean, I remember one that I think it was like Virginia Tech had that screen set up perfectly and was just overthrown a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I don't know. Look, we're 3 months away from spring, but shout out to JD, man. Shout out, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Metro Rail boys and all them. Listen. So that picture with Carlson Beck, man, he didn't have nothing on the arm. The arm was hanging free. Fam, that's like the first time I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I zoomed in. I was like, is this image flipped? Is this his, you know what I'm saying? Like, is this his right arm? Like, I analyzed it and I was like, yo, this is right. I was like, yo, man, I wanted to make sure because that would have been, I was like, okay. That's what 2 weeks ago he had when they moved in. 2 weeks ago had the fucking RoboCop arm. He did. But now it's good. So hopefully he's getting into PT. That's my biggest concern with getting Carson Beck was the injury. But then you realize that we own a hospital system, and I'm sure they're gonna have one of the best in the damn world. Yeah, they're gonna have the best physical therapy, and our president ran that ran that company, so they're gonna have the best physical therapist, every occupation, everything. You know, so getting his arm right and ready for probably after, like he might toss a little at spring, but just the offseason working with the young guys is gonna be a crucial time. And if word gets out that Carson Beck is almost all the way back, when Miami's holding him back,
and that gets out, you know what I'm saying? You get the news out early for that spring window. You know what I'm saying? For any potential receivers that want to jump, not going that crazy route. Not saying that dude up in Ohio, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that's gonna happen, but there's a ton of talented receivers out there that can jump in the portal. I'm not going JJ. I'm not doing that. That can jump in the portal and be ready to bounce, man. You know what I'm saying? Carson Beck was that dude coming out. Like, he's built friendships with SEC players, you know what I'm saying, and played at high school with him. So that's the biggest thing for me. Is that arm being healthy.
And this is 2025. People's like surgeries and like people they fixing people up. The medical advancements now are crazy. Like this cat's like thinking about baseball, man. Pitchers who have these surgeries, man, and some people are having these surgeries on purpose, like so they can come back stronger and their arm can come back stronger. So yeah, I'm not particularly worried about that, man. I think it'll be okay.
908 said he saw him last week. All right, 908, you gotta keep us up to date if you're around, you know what I'm saying, if you're around campus. You know what I'm saying? Shoot us some messages. You know what I'm saying, let us know what's going on. But yeah, man, that's all we're gonna keep. It's Championship Sunday, so we're gonna keep it short. We're gonna keep it sweet. That's all we got. Again, April 11th for 5. What was it, Joy? 5 to 7? 5 to closing. I think we're gonna keep it. They're probably gonna end up keeping it open because we're gonna have it pretty packed up.
We'll figure it out, man. Y'all will know when we know.
Yeah, when we hammer it down, when we nail it down, just know April 11th at Caneswear. Time to be determined. You know what I'm saying? We already got some confirmations. Already like, we coming. So got to reach out to a few more people. But we're going to be out there, man, at Caneswear April 11th for the night before spring game, man. We call it Enter the Canesverse. You know what I'm saying? You come hang out with a bunch of Canes fans, hang out with us. We just chop it up, you know what I'm saying, and kick it. All right, man. For Joey, for CB, for Poke, I'm your boy Benny Boondocks. Hey, man, like, share, subscribe. All that, man. Tell a Cane to tell a Cane. We up out of here, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of Championship Sunday. We out of here. Peace.